Hey y'all, it's August 8th, 2015, and I still haven't seen the GOP debate on Fox the other day. I'm trying to get around to watching it, but it's about an hour and a half, 2 hours long. I saw the beginning of it, a little bit of it. I'm fixing to watch the rest so that I can give y'all some pretty detailed notes about what's going on. Now, before I even do that, you might already know, and if you don't, you should probably understand that I think this election is fake. It's a fraud. It's actually an illusion and a magic trick meant to keep us hoping perpetually. All right, with that being said, you can, in this day and age, if you're following the truth, if you're serving the agenda of Christ, you can't just turn a blind eye to something that you know is a fraud and it's actually an illusion, because you got to understand that enough people on this earth and in this country believe that it's not a fraud in order to make now that makes it real, because all these people believe in it even if it's not real. Enough people believe in it, that makes it real. So, anyways, it's a good idea to keep an eye on things like that. Now, well, a lot of people, I can't really talk to people about politics who I know, whatever. They'd be like, I don't do politics, or whatever it is they say. I mean, I'm not gonna get into it. It's a good idea. So I'm fixing to watch this debate. But anyways, I've seen a few videos. I saw the beginning of it. I've seen a few videos and people talking about it. I just saw a video, and I'm gonna leave it as a link in the description. It's by my dude David Carroll. And understand that he makes a lot of good points in this. Not only this video, but pretty much all the videos he does. He thinks very um, precisely about these sorts of matters. And I gotta say that for the most part, I think everything that he predicted in that video seems very likely. Very likely. So I'll give him that. All right. And also, in talking about Donald Trump and his critique on exactly how Donald Trump's night went this past Thursday. All right. That seems like it's probably going to come to fruition. First of all, he should have made that pledge. All right, and I'm gonna go have to back him up on this. Actually, yes, he should have made that pledge, and he's dead right, because the thing is, politicians flip flop all the time. I mean, he would really hold him to that pledge if later on he decided to run third party anyways. No one would say shit. No one would say shit. So what you do is you pledge right now. Here's the thing. If you're worried about your honor, you really shouldn't be Donald Trump. You don't really have all that much to begin with. And your hair looks funny. Everybody knows that. Um, and meanwhile, the president of the United States and a few of them before that have been shitting all over their oath that they pledged to the Constitution. So what does it matter? I mean, you just in a game of chess. Yeah, you really made a bad move. But the thing is, maybe he's uh, an insurgent or an actor, uh, purposely making bad moves. I mean, honestly, I see that as being more likely the case. Never really trusted or had trust for a Donald Trump. Doesn't mean he's hating on Mexicans, and I'm just basically stop talking about the whole Mexican thing. But I mean, here's another good point that he was making, and I gotta admit, I mean, it really does sum up the job of a politician. Most people in this country are misinformed about what a politician's job is to do because somehow they think that a politician, his job is to figure out on some policies on how to run a certain body of land. Um, and that's what their job is. And sometimes they get into scandalous behavior or something like that. That's what they think. No, the job of a politician is not that. I mean, in a way, it's his job to create that illusion. But no, the politician's real job, quite obviously, and how he put it in a very simple way, it is to not offend people. Like, you're going to offend people as a president regardless, because there's going to be someone being stomped on in complete utter poverty. So you're going to offend some people, but the thing is, the trick is that you do not offend uh, too much people, because see, when you start offending too much people, that's when you get overthrown. That's when a revolution always happens. So you try to run all over as many people as you can, while also not offending too many people. So I would have to agree in his summation where Donald Trump sits right now, because he's literally offended too many people. That is the sole job of a politician. And the thing is, we can wrap our minds around it. Like I said, I'm not a genius, but if we wrap our minds around this is the true job of a politician, you see just how um trivial or unnecessary it is to think about who's going to elected as president when there's someone as a president right now who uh, he's up to something. Let me just put it to you like that. All right. So, like I say, man, check out the video. I think he makes some pretty good points as far as the GOP. Know that the election is fake. And I know you want all sorts of proof. I got all sorts of proof. I just don't have all day. The election is fake. And here's the thing, hypothetically, let's say hypothetically right now, my man isn't even Ted Cruz, to be honest with you. He said a lot of good things and he stood for a lot of good things, but also I don't trust that motherfucker. I think he has just the amount of charisma and guts to really stick it to the American people and put it in that position. But hypothetically speaking, I don't think he's not going to do it, and neither is Rand Paul, who would be my pick. At the same time, Rand Paul, see, that's what we don't. I mean, when we're talking about Obama, he put the you can't give him credit for hardly anything. All right, hardly anything at all, except for some cell phones or whatever. Lunch Lunchables. Anyways, you can't give him credit for much except for the fact that he's put the finishing touches on the presidential office. The presidential office is now so executive. It's got so much power. Now it's got more power than it's ever had. Um, Whoever gets in office is going to have more power than anyone has ever had in the office. It seems like it would be a little bit more of a bigger deal than anything else. It really doesn't matter who's in the office. We should all be thinking about today, and of course it's not going to happen. What we should all be thinking about today is taking away power from that office. Meanwhile, they have on television or whatever, the Fox channel, saying this is a GOP debate. It does not even begin to matter. First of all, it looks like a beauty pageant, obviously, and everybody looks awkward there. Everybody. I don't want to see that. But it's not real, and that's not even what the issue should be right now. This is August. I don't know. It's like a reminder. This is August 8th, 2015, and everybody, let's keep it real and just say no to a race war. Hashtag